As a photographer, a great way to make a little extra money is by taking product shots. Today, we're gonna take some dope product shots and we're gonna do it for under $5. Welcome back to the channel, you beauties. If you're new here, thanks for checking out the video. Today we're talking specifically about white backdrop product photography. And I know before I get any comments, oh, I want to take like the product photos like Peter McKinnon. Great, those are fantastic. But white backdrop product photography gets no love, and I will tell you guys why it's so important. Reason number one, white backdrop product photography is a blank slate. So if you look at it and think, oh, I don't like it, not very creative, you can Photoshop and manipulate the actual background itself to be whatever you want. The second reason it's most important, and this is something that a lot of people don't know, a lot of big vendors like Amazon and sites that sell products online require white backdrop photography. You have to have it so that people can very clearly see what the product is. If you have your fancy flat lay product photography, that's great. It looks good. It's great for, headers and stuff on your website, but it doesn't show what the product is. So let's get into how you can take professional product photography for under $5. Now, you might have a friend or a relative or somebody starting an online store and asking, hey, can you take the pictures for me? Because, you're the best photographer that I know. Well, then you sit down and start to think about it and you're like, well, by the time I rent the lights and the stands and the backdrops and get everything, it's not even gonna be worth it. Their budget's probably minimal. Well, take the job and prepare to profit, because I'm gonna show you guys exactly how professional looking these shots can be, again, for only $5. All right, here's what you're gonna need. Here's what we're breaking the bank with our $5 budget. Number one, white Bristol board. It's gonna come in handy for your backdrop itself. That's $1 right there. Number two, black foam board. Thicker than Bristol board, it's rigid, it's solid. That's gonna help you deflect light. Number three, white foam board. Same as the black, it's gonna help reflect light, it's gonna help as a backdrop. This is also $1. So far, we've spent $3. And the last thing I like to pick up, this is optional, so technically we can do this for under $3. The last thing I like to pick up is Play-Doh. Play-Doh's great because it won't stain anything, and it's fantastic for propping up smaller objects. So now that we've spent your $3 to $4 wisely and we're under our $5 budget, let's show you the setup and how you can make this work. All right, so check this out. Here's our setup. It's literally this simple. We've got the white foam board creating a backdrop. We've got the white Bristol board curved down and taped on. Here's a couple tips about that. What I like to do is tape the edges so that if you rip it, it doesn't rip down the middle. And the second thing is, the reason why we're taping it to create this sort of half pipe vibe on the side here is that you get a seamless edge. Maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, great. If you did, you're ahead of the game. You don't want to put the white Bristol board flat, because then you'll have that hard line where the two meet. That's just going to be more work for you in post. Why not save yourself the effort and make this little half pipe when you go? The other thing here, we've got our black Bristol board, and you can see just by holding it up how much light gets blocked. I mean, I could put it on this side, you won't see what's going on, but just that's what you're going to end up using it for. If you want to kill that background, if you want more dramatic lighting, you throw that black Bristol board on one side of your product, darken up that one side, you get drama. But you don't even need it. Oh my God, this thing keeps getting cheaper and cheaper. If you don't need that, your whole cost is like $2. Okay, so now that you guys are seeing what our setup looks like, I know what you're thinking. What about lighting? Like, how am I gonna light this? I don't have strobes, and those are expensive. So what is this, a $2,005 project? Nope, you're gonna use some good old fashioned window light. How this is gonna work: make sure your camera, phone, whatever you're shooting with is on a tripod. And that's another thing too. You don't need a fancy DSLR. You can shoot this on your phone. Anyway, I digress. Make sure that's on a tripod, and what you're gonna do is actually move and rotate your setup to angle the light the way you want. The beautiful thing about window light is it's nice and big and bright and soft. You're not gonna get crazy hard edges on your product. You wanna showcase the product. That's what this is about. It's about showing what the actual product is. So, set up your camera on the tripod, move it closer or further away from the light, rotate it if you want the light more head on or more from the side. There's so much you can do with just window light alone. And guess what? It's free. Mother Nature's providing that beautiful softbox completely for free. Take advantage of it. All right, enough with the chit chat. Let's actually shoot it. But where were those dental models they sent me that I have to take photos of?
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world. Tired like I'm on my tiptoes, baby. You think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Hey, where the money at? Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and get it and split it with my kinfolk daily. Yeah, that's how you react when people took a slumber on you. Pretty brown skin, baby, I can see the summer on you. You see all the
Oh, man. I cannot for the life of me figure out where I put these dental models. What's that? It's right beside me. No way. Thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you. You know, the lengths I go to for these little bits. All right, let's open this up. All right, here's our setup. Today I'm shooting 3D printed dental models, which are awesome in their own right. Look at how realistic that looks, and it's made off of a 3D printer. That's not real, but clearly this guy needs to brush his teeth a little better. Anyway, our setup is as follows. We've got the white backdrop we talked about earlier. I'm about 2 meters away from the window. I've got my Play-Doh propping up my model because I kind of want to get that impression that it's floating. We're going to Photoshop out the Play-Doh after, but this is the baseline, the template for what we're going to use for our product photography. Here's the results. And now, for those of you skeptics at home who think, oh, you should just do it like Peter McKinnon, lay it out on a table, put some props in. Check out what you're able to do with just a plain white backdrop and a little creativity. Fire it up. I mean, there you have it, you beautiful people. Professional product photography for under $5. I can't even believe that's a real sentence. Now go tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your family, friends, whoever. I'm dropping knowledge bombs completely for free. So the knowledge you learned here today, plus everything you need to make bank on product photography, literally cost you under $5. Go get that money and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. That's important, right? Should mention that. Back to the photos.